Let's get into these third-party payment processors, and we do have some guidance that's out there, and we've got some links in your materials on where I'm getting all this information from. But keep in mind, just in general, these third-party payment processors, this is a wide group of very different types of companies that you could be either directly related with, or maybe you're just seeing some of the transaction activity. But it's things like ACH processors or credit card processors that were companies that handle these credit card payments for maybe a retailer or an online vendor of some sort. Remotely created check processors where they generate these like deposit demand drafts. Usually those are associated with maybe a telephone or internet sales or bill pay or sometimes debt collection. So you'll see them in that space. Prepaid card program managers. Again, these entities they're not necessarily traditionally banks. Sometimes banks are involved in that space, but a lot of times these are separate prepaid program managers. And so they set up deposit accounts with financial institutions and partner with them. And they have a lot of creative products. It used to be the prepaid market was, yes, it was kind of the Wild West. But it did have its own kind of system of how they worked, and they were pretty traditional. Like, what is a prepaid program? You had an idea of what that looked like. Here's the thing. That entire industry has been diversifying and thinking outside of the box. And a lot of these prepaid program managers, it's not just gift cards anymore. It's not just prepayment cards. They have some very creative products that they have been developing. It's really an interesting area. In fact, in my backyard, I'm in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. That's where the vast majority of prepaid transactions comes through. Sioux Falls, South Dakota.